Hey guys, I'm Tyler the Hawksbill sea turtle. My scientific name is Urtimochelys imbricata, but Tyler Hawksbill is my birth name. Many people may confuse me for my cousins, but to be honest, they look nothing like me. Hawksbills look so much better. You can see for yourself. Here's me, and there's my relatives. Can you believe that we're even related? My family is all over the world. I have sisters in the Atlantic, brothers in the Indian Ocean, and I live in the Pacific currently. But most of my family is in the Caribbean Sea and Western Atlantic Ocean. We don't live in the deep waters, like how sharks and whales do. Instead, we reside near the shore in coral reefs, where food is plentiful and nesting sites are within reach. Hey sis, I'm feeling kind of burnt out from all this talking, so why don't you tell more about how we live out our lives?
Fine, you're so lazy. Our name is Hawksbill, and it comes from our tapered-shaped heads, which resembles a bird's beak, so Hawksbill. Our hard beaks are an adaptation unique to hawksbills that allow us to pierce and feed on sponges. In addition, because we feed on sponges, we are poisonous. Our flesh is toxic. It deters predators from eating us when we're fully mature. Oh, you know what else is cool? Sea turtles like me have a special salt gland. It helps us get rid of excess salt from our body, therefore allowing us to maintain homeostasis even after leaving the sea. Sometimes people think I'm crying, but it's actually the gland emptying into my eye. It's a mix of salt and fluid. Because we're cold-blooded, we have lower metabolic rates and can stay underwater for up to 45 minutes. The fact that we are cold-blooded and reptiles also means that we are poikilothermic ectotherm. Back to you, Tyler.
Here's my birth story.
Tyler, I feel like maybe your mom and I should take over for this part.
Fine, but nothing too embarrassing.
We can't make any promises. Shoot, Tyler, go!
Well, it all started when I found a good nesting site for our kids to be born. From there, Tyler's mom made a clutch of 140 eggs. It was rather heartbreaking that only 80% hatched.
A month and a half later, our little babies hatched and made their first journey to the coral reef. Many unfortunately, I'm sorry, I can't
It's
do
alright, I'll tell this part. Many unfortunately died due to the dangers in the way to the reefs, but my favorite son, who I'm so proud of, made it through that.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, yeah, you exist too. Well, I'm proud of you too. Wait, you should have been listening to this, even though you're only slightly older than Tyler.
But I was there for all of it. Tyler and I swam past the merciless waves to have our first feeding. We had each other's hard shell backs in case any dolphins or sharks or seabirds attacked.
We are so happy you made it. I suppose we can call Tyler back now.
Oh, tell us your love story.
Love story?
Oh no, not this!
Well, I never get bored of telling this tale. It started with puberty. Actually, a sea turtle's carapace size is correlated to when you finish puberty. Hawksbill sea turtles reach maturation when their shells are 24 to 37 inches long. Loggerheads reach maturity at 31 inches, and green sea turtles reach maturity at 27 to 31 inches.
I want a turtle with a big shell.
Well, small shells are fine too, right?
It's okay, sweetie.
Are we seriously having the talk on film right now? Please, can you not?
No, continue.
Oh, Daniella! Before I forget, I also want you to know that when you come of age...
I'm gonna be a wizard. Ah!
No! I want you to know that for females, the nesting procedure is fairly simple. Don't be afraid when you have to nest. We use our front flippers to dig a body pit, and our hind flippers to dig out an egg cavity. Once the eggs are laid, we then cover the egg cavity with sand.
Oh, okay, good to know. Is there anything else I should learn?
No, enough!
I heard from my friends that during copulation, males have larger claws to hold onto the female's shell.
Stop! I think we should end the sex talk.
No, I want to hear more.
So basically, when the daddy turtle loves the mommy turtle very much,
Honey,
they...
no!
Yes, Dad, yes!
Hawksbill turtles are consumers, and more specifically, omnivores. They use their narrow heads and strong bird-like jaws to get food from crevices and coral reefs. They primarily feed on sponges, sea anemones, squid, shrimp, and algae. Hawksbill sea turtles are crucial to maintaining the balance of coral reef environments. Since they feed on sponges, they help keep a balanced distribution of sponges and allow coral reef systems to grow. In addition, by ripping open the tough exterior of sponges that they feed, hawksbills expose food to species that are typically unable to feed on sponges. Furthermore, hawksbill sea turtles also aid in the stability of dune ecosystems. When female hawksbills retreat upshore to nest, unhatched eggs provide valuable nutrients for the ecosystem. They promote the growth of dune vegetation, which is crucial to many other species that rely on the plants for food.
If this species goes extinct, coral reef health will drastically decline as a result of uncontrolled sponge population growth, and may eventually even lead to coral reef extinction. As coral reefs are home to over 25% of all marine animals globally, the elimination of these ecosystems may induce a chain reaction of other animals' extinctions.
Humans illegally hunt hawksbill turtles for many uses. The eggs are often eaten and considered delicacies. The hawksbill turtle's shells are considered valuable because of how stunning they look. Their shells are illegally traded and used as decoration. Some cultures even use the shells and skins for ceremonial purposes. Climate changes also have negative impacts on hawksbill sea turtles. The oceans get warmer, changing the direction of currents. This changes the distribution of prey and forces the species to explore other places to obtain food. Additionally, temperatures affect the gender of turtle hatchlings. As the climate gets too warm, the ratio of female to male turtles are thrown off and become unbalanced.
Rising temperatures lead to rising ocean levels as polar ice melts. This causes a loss of nesting habitats. Furthermore, humans are beginning to develop land closer to the shoreline. This also contributes to the loss of nesting habitats. Hawksbill turtles require dark, undisturbed places to nest, and with all the homes, hotels, and restaurants nearby, humans push the hawksbill turtles out of their space even more. These unfortunate turtles also get mistakenly killed while humans try to catch fish. They either get caught in the nets or in the hooks. Due to pollution, coastal development, loss of nesting and feeding habitats, excessive egg collection, and fishing-related mortalities, hawksbills have declined by over 80% globally in the past century. If the current conditions continue, hawksbill populations will likely decline and be driven to near extinction.
Humans are trying to enforce laws on hunting hawksbill turtles and their eggs. This is a very small action, however, since public awareness is very low. Many conservation programs are establishing protected areas for hawksbill turtles to safely nest, feed, and migrate. Additionally, fisheries are trying to switch to more turtle-friendly equipment. Different hook shapes are being introduced in hopes that the turtles will not get caught on them as easily. If a turtle still gets caught in traditional hooks, special tools have also been developed to help free it. Because global warming and climate change affect more than just hawksbill turtles, efforts to reduce this issue probably will have one of the biggest effects on saving this endangered species. People are being more encouraged to recycle, solar power is becoming more popular, and there are more efforts to conserve water. Larger companies are encouraged to reduce their carbon emissions. The list goes on and on.
Progress may seem slow, but hopefully, by raising more awareness about hawksbill turtles, they may one day become common species of the Great Blue Sea yet again.
Here's a story of a turtle species that is critically endangered right now. Whoa, really? The hawksbill turtle is their name, and swimming's their game, as they rarely say ciao. Awesome. It's the story of alluring species that are found in oceans all across the world. That's neat. They are ectothermic and poikilothermic. What a unique turtle. Great. Till the day when the species encountered humans and their numbers significantly dropped. Oh no. And that this group was deemed critically endangered. Is there a way to make this problem stop? I hope so. The turtle bunch, woo, the turtle bunch, woo, that's the way they became the turtle bunch. What a great